Hi viewers, welcome to Shaker's Biofactory for NEAT. Sexual reproduction in flowering plants with cross-pollination and outbreeding devices. If you like this video, subscribe my channel and click on bell icon to get notifications. Like, follow and share my videos to your students and friends to get more information in biology related to NEET and other national state level competitive exams. In this video, I am going to explain cross-pollination mechanism and its types along with various outbreeding devices which promotes cross-pollination. Pollination is a mechanism in this the transfer of pollen grains occur from anther to stigma of same flower or another flower, but it should belongs to same species. In cross-pollination or allogamy, the transfer of pollen grains occur from anther to stigma of another flower present in either same plant or another plant. It also belongs to same species. In cross-pollination, the pollen grains are always transferred in between two different flowers. Based on the mechanism of cross-pollination, it is two types. One is geitonogamy, second one is xenogamy. In geitonogamy, the pollen grains are transferred from anther to stigma of another flower, but these flower also present in same plant. It have a special character. It is geitonogamy is cross pollination according to ecological point of view, but according to genetic point of view, it is considered as self pollination. The second type is xenogamy. In xenogamy, the transfer of pollen grains occur from one flower to another flower. It present in another plant belongs to same species. Xenogamy is considered as a real or true cross-pollination in both genetical point of view and ecological point of view. Cross-pollination it having various significance in plants like advantages and disadvantages. Some of the advantages like cross-pollination it helps to introduce genetic recombinations in plants. These genetic recombinations helps to express various variations in progeny. With the help of these variations, the plants can increase adaptivity nature based on its surrounding environment. That means if any changes takes place in surrounding environment in plants, based on the changes, new characters are expressed by plants to survive in such changed conditions. That is called adaptivity nature. With the help of this cross pollination, when variations are introduced in organism, that helps to fitted in the changed conditions to exist. This cross pollination it increase resistance nature to various diseases in plants. Due to cross pollination in plants, more number of seeds are produced in offsprings that is compared to its parents. Now that phenomenon is called hybrid vigor. This cross pollination it introduce new and more useful character that helps to produce varieties. It is due to cross pollination only. If any defect characters are present in parents, such type of defect characters are replaced by better characters that is possible with cross pollination only. In an agriculture field, due to cross pollination in crop plants that can give uh, maximum yield that never fall below an average. Because of these advantages, some of the plants they undergoes various changes and adaptations to promote cross pollination. These are called contrivances or adaptations for cross pollination. These are also called outbreeding devices. Let us discuss various outbreeding devices in plants to promote cross pollination and to prevent self pollination. The first outbreeding device is dicliny. Dicliny is nothing but presence of unisexual flowers in plants. Some of the plants like morus, palm, date palm, cucumber and cucurbita along with carica papaya plant. In these plants, the both male and female unisexual flowers are separately present on two different plants. Because of unisexual flowers, the male flower should transfer its pollen grains to female flower only. That means there is no chance for self-pollination because of unisexual flowers, and this outbreeding device it promotes cross-pollination 100%. The second method is dichogamy. In a bisexual flower, both male and female reproductive organs like stamens and pistils are present, but both these reproductive organs are matured at different times to promote cross pollination. It's called dichogamy. Based on its mechanism, the dichogamy is two types. One is called protandry and another one is called protogyny. In protandry, in a bisexual flower, anthers are matured first earlier than pistil or carpel is called protandry. Due to this protandry, when anthers are matured first, they can release its pollen grains to its surrounding environment. In such conditions, if pollen grains are fall on stigma of same flower, it never germinate because carpel or pistils are in unmatured conditions, so that it can prevent self-pollination. This protandry can be seen in some of the plants like salvia. In protogyny, in a bisexual flower, carpels or pistils are matured earlier than stamens. When pistils are matured first, it receives pollen grains from another flower. In such conditions, it is not possible to receive the pollen grains of same flower because anthers are in unmatured conditions. This protogyny is also helps to promote cross-pollination. Example, in Ficus bengalensis banyan tree, we can observe protogyny. The next method is chasmogamy or anthesis. That means in a bisexual flower, if both male and female reproductive organs are matured at the same time or at another time when it's completely open, its flower, in such conditions, the pollen grains can easily transfer to another flower. It is called chasmogamy or anthesis. This chasmogamy having very less frequency to promote cross pollination. The next method is hercogamy. Hercogamy is nothing but in some of the plants there are there is a physical or morphological barriers present in between both anther and stigma to prevent self pollination. At same time, in bisexual flowers, both male and female reproductive organs are arranged at opposite direction or at different places to prevent self pollination and to promote cross pollinations is called hercogamy. Example, in gloriosa, stamens and stigma are arranged at opposite direction to prevent self-pollination. In Crotalaria, some morphological barriers are present in between anther and stigma. It prevents self-pollination and promotes cross-pollination. It is called hercogamy method. In some of the plants, heterostyle we can observe. Heterostyle is one of the outbreeding device. It helps to promote cross pollination because in some of the plants like primose, that is a primula, the style and stamens having different length. In some of the flowers, the style is very long but stamens having short length. In some another plants of same species, the length of the style is very short but stamens are very long. This condition is called heterostyle. Because of this heterostyle condition, the stigma it receive pollen grains always came from same height stamens. That means the stigma it always receive the pollen grains when it came from same height stamen. In such conditions, it promotes cross pollination and it prevents self pollination. Is called heterostyle. The next method of outbreeding device is self-sterility or self-incompatibility. In this condition, for example, if style having some genes like S1 and S2, pollen grains of another plant having S3 and S4 genes. If same flower pollen grains with S1 and S2 fall on stigma, it never germinates. If the pollen grain having different genes came from another flower, when it fall on the stigma, these pollen grains only germinated to perform pollination. Now, such method is called self-sterility or self-incompatibility. This self-sterility it is completely regulated by genes. That is called self-sterility or self-incompatibility. This self-sterility it is observed in one of the plant, that is a petunia. These are the various outbreeding devices. The next one is disadvantages of cross pollination. In cross pollination, to perform the transfer of pollen grains from one flower to another flower, the anther should produce more number of pollen grains, because when the pollen grains are transferred to another flower, sometimes the pollen grain fail to reach the stigma. If more number of pollen grains are produced by the anther, it can promote cross pollination, so that it is one of the disadvantage. In cross pollination, the flower undergoes various adaptations or modifications to attract various pollinating agents or pollinators. Due to cross pollination, if any advantage or main characters are present in progeny or parental plants, these characters may be spoiled. Sometimes, due to cross pollination, some undesirable characters may enter into progeny. Due to this cross pollination, some of the special characters or best characters are not transferred into next progeny. These are considered as various disadvantages. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, subscribe my channel, like and share my videos to your students and friends.